Yeah.
So I've been asked to come up. I'm Barry Huldorf, Director of Facilities here at the college. Little did I know that this project was going to end like this and have a dedication like this, but boy, am I honored to have all you out here. It means a lot to support the veterans. Basically, I was asked to tell a story of how this new plaza came to be. So I'll start with the what and when. So over the past 7 years I worked here, 6 years, excuse me, don't want to cheat that. Our monument, or our memorial for the Veterans Plaza, if you want to call that, was basically an aggregate block, 4 foot by 6 foot, and had our 2 plaques that we restored over here embedded in them, and it flew a residential MIA flag pole. When often querying students or other employees, I would often ask them, do you know where the Veterans Plaza is on the campus? Most of them said, we have one, or had no idea where it was at. So that sparked me into a little action, something that I needed to do. Also, at the time, our memorial was overgrown, had bushes and trees that had overgrown over time, and admittedly, it was not the proper representation for what we were trying to represent here. With that said, it was not accessible. If a veteran in a wheelchair would like to go see the memorial themselves, they'd have a heck of a hard time getting there. And that's just not right, so we're going to fix that. So, the employees and students, as I talk to you, every time I talk to them, they're like, well, where's the memorial? How's it look? What are we doing? Well, I was embarrassed to tell them, to be honest. Not because we didn't have it in the right spirit. It's just that, admittedly, again, we weren't doing a good job of representing the soldiers in the service and sacrifice. So we quickly understood that we needed to do something. What was that going to be? Well, that set me off on my own journey to start on what we call a scrap piece of paper, napkin drawing, of trying to find out a symbol that would represent a symbol for the veterans to rally against, so they understand what the sacrifice is. And obviously, the folded flag came right to the forefront. Every soldier understands what that means and the sacrifices that were given up for that folded flag, and every time it was presented. So the goal was to create a location that speaks for itself and properly honors the sacrifices of the past, present, and future service members. Kendall, at the same time I was asking questions of students and employees, was having these similar or same conversations with other students, veteran students coming on board. And he stopped me one day and explained to me that one of our onboarding veterans had asked him, is this memorial that we had, is that how we truly represent service members and their sacrifice here at Highline College? Obviously, that's not how we felt, or, so, sorry about that. So we began to work together, me and Kendall, at first, to rectify. Then we understood that we had to bring a whole bunch more people into this project. And I'd like to take a quick second to recognize some of those people that helped put this project together. We had a lead architect from McGranahan, Jim Butler, who's not with us today, but he was the one that I took my napkin drawing, sent it to, and he put it on steroids. And I mean, you're looking at steroids here. From where I started and from what we ended up with is an amazing difference, and I really appreciate that. I also like to send out an appreciation for Karen Herndon, who made sure that every detail, and believe me, I got a new appreciation for concrete work, that the contractor did exactly what was supposed to be, and it'll be around for a long time. The contractor, Len Sandstrom, was the company that did that. He's here with us today, and I appreciate the work that him and his crew did. I also like to call out for Brian Galloway from Veterans Program and Kendall again. They were instrumental in encouraging us all to get together and carry this project forward and ask for funding. I also like to thank the college and the student government for finding this project to be super important and worthy of supporting with the funding. A project like this does not usually go off very well in regards to times where you're competing for dollars to make projects happen, and I really appreciate that. It warmed my heart to be in the room when me and Kendall were asking funds in front of the student government. The students, after hearing our ask, and a very moving story about one of the veterans attending college here, they unanimously supported us, 100%. Sorry about that. A little nervous. I don't usually get out of the back office, so I apologize for that. So I just want to say that this project would not have happened without the students and the college bringing forth the money to make this a worthy project. And in closing, I feel the support for the veterans is strong here at Highline College. And as we get ready to accept even more veterans exploring opportunities in higher education, especially here at Highline College, I hope that we've answered their question and how we feel and how we honor the service members and the sacrifices they've given here at Highline College. I hope this dedication and this monument stands for a long time to show that we really do care about their sacrifices, past, present, and in the future. Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the Veteran Programs Coordinator, Brian Galloway.